Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be looking at another one of Jay's friends who has joined Ayub and Rocky's live, and he isn't happy with them. Also, Haley tries to join the TikTok live, but it ended with a massive argument thanks to someone who loves to talk. So the first thing we are going to look at is what Jay's friend had to say when he joined the live.
Soul account being real.
Your friend fucked out for you the other, like he's just chatting. He's like, oh.
Nah, bro, let anyone in, bro. F all the rats. That's what I'm screaming, bro.
No, it is, bro, because
F all the rats, lad.
I ain't gonna come on chatting. No, come on then, come through.
Yeah, F all the rats. That's what I'm saying. What?
New Billy and me in.
Oh, no balls here. We're definitely going on YouTube.
F all the rats. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Pick
up YouTube.
Yeah. F all the rats. You know what I'm saying? And not no little YGs and that. Yo.
Okay, man. Just me, motherfucker. I'm gonna let Jay Smith first in. Let me rock it out. All right, slow down.
Yo, what's happening? Yo,
What's happening, alright?
well, first of all, I want to speak to you, Rocky, innit, about Tenerife.
Here we go. Oh, man. What I said?
I'm not going to come on to your chat, right?
The question is, bro. I'm gonna say, bro. Listen.
Where did you go, yeah? Where did you go?
Listen.
Hey, bro, you can't question no one looking like a rat like that, bro. F all the rats, lad.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
F all the rats, lad. Don't come on here if you can question. You ain't got no authority here, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, yo, YG. I want to know why you look like a rat.
Where did you go in that taxi after you left Tenerife, bro?
Here we go.
What? Where'd you go in that taxi after you left Tenerife? Bro, who went? What's he on about?
You
went to his house.
What about Jay Slater's situation, brother? Alright?
Bro, I don't give a F about no situation,
My
bro.
old pal, bro.
Bro, I don't care about your old pal, bro. Who you, bro?
Where
Like,
did
get
you
the
go?
hell off this,
You
dude.
got in that taxi, bro.
Hey, quick.
You go in that
Yeah,
taxi.
bro. Who's this?
One
He's
at a time.
F all the rats, yo. That's what I'm screaming. F all the rats.
You can't
Bro.
speak. You're the rat.
F
You're
all the
rat.
rats, bro.
You're the one that got
You're
my
a rat,
boy
bro.
killed.
You look like one, bro. F all the rats. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how you deal with them, bro.
I ain't got time.
So firstly, Jay's friend tells them that he won't come on and start going off on them, and I think he said that because he knew they would never let him join. So Jay's friend comes on and says that he wants to speak to Rocky about Tenerife. Rocky doesn't look happy when he says this, and it's probably because he doesn't know what to say. But you see that it doesn't take long for Ayub to jump in and start going off on Jay's friend. Funnily enough, Ayub jumps in every time Rocky gets asked a question. It's very clear, now that Jay's friends are speaking up, Ayub and Rocky don't want to speak about the case and don't want to talk. I don't know this person's name, but I want to big up this guy and Saul for coming on and shutting Ayub and Rocky down, and it shows that this case is far from over. Now we have Jay's friends finally speaking up. Maybe they have spoke to Brad and found out what actually happened to Jay. When Jay's friend can finally get a word in, you can hear that the question he wanted to ask Rocky is where did he go in the taxi after he left Tenerife. But I think Jay's friend meant to say Masca, to be honest. So did Rocky leave in a taxi after going to the Airbnb, because I think Jay's friend is implying that Rocky went somewhere in a taxi after they arrived in Masca. So did Rocky not stay at the Airbnb, and he actually stayed somewhere else, because that's what some of us think. We were always doubtful about Rocky being at the Airbnb, because he never knows what to say. I think you really see Ayub's true colors here, because Jay's friend says that he is talking about the situation, and he was actually mates with Jay. And Ayub responds by saying that he doesn't care about Jay at all and tells him to get off the live. So Ayub has now made it clear that he doesn't care about the Jay Slater situation. Maybe the truth is starting to come out. There is something else that was said at the very end, and you can hear Jay's friend say to Ayub that he is the one who got his boy killed. This is something that we have to take in. Obviously, we don't know who this person is, and if they were definitely friends with Jay, But seeing as this guy has joined the live and shown his face, I would say that this is probably one of Jay's friends. And he has just dropped a bombshell because he actually says that Jay was killed and didn't say that it was an accident. So it looks like Jay's friends are finding out what actually happened and are speaking up. So is Brad finally telling people what happened? Or is it Lucy and Brandon? Because someone must have told Jay's friends something. Another thing that happened on Rocky and Ayub's TikTok live is the fact that Haley joined. But this didn't end very well.
In Truth Seeker, she was saying, "Are you interested?" I was saying, "Not interested in that shit. I'm interested in Jay." That's it.
I don't even know if
Do you think I wasn't interested in Jay, Haley?
I think you're moving a bit mad, to be fair.
Why is that?
Huh?
What, because I said that it's old news?
Nah, because some of the messages you sent me on Instagram were kind of like alluding to different things, and now you're sat here with them again. It's weird.
Alluding to what?
What, that if I wanted to get information out of Rocky and Ayub, it'd be better to get you on side so you could tell me.
No. Where did I say that? I said if you're more respectful to people.
I'm telling no one nothing anyway.
And not condescending.
You know what I'm saying?
Then people talk to you.
No, of course, like for Haley to say that, Bougie,
No, that's fine.
like people must do that to her. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, what information are people going to get on me anyway? Like,
Well, they're not.
I've always said,
Everyone's trying.
like I said to you in the messages, Bougie, I said to you, if I want to speak to Ayub, I'll just speak to myself. I don't need your help. I don't.
yeah, you got direct.
I didn't offer you help.
I go direct to him, and you said, "Oh, no, you're playing this." I said, "No, I just ask him, and he knows."
What? You're saying things that we never said here.
Haley can come to me direct.
What happened there?
Yeah, add Charlotte in there because I want to know what county line stuff she knows about.
And Charlotte's here still. Sorry, guys, I was on the phone, innit? Sorry.
Yeah, Charlotte. Yeah, what county line stuff do you know about me?
What's going on?
What's going on, girl? You alright?
What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, what's
Would you
the
like
county line
to
stuff?
read the date of that message? Because me and Ayub have done all that, and I think you're a little bit late on the
Have you not been
drama. With
contacting
that.
people in the last week, no? Asking, and did you not come to my live saying,
In the
"Can I please
last
message
week?
you?" After
Who's
you
that?
messaged people this week about Ayub and County Lines, I
The
told you
people
wasn't
though,
interested.
tell me who the people are, because the only people I talk to is Lola. So tell me who I talk to.
You should know who you're saying it to, man.
Babe, I promise you I haven't. So I'm asking you, who are they?
That's random as fuck you telling me to stop when you're running around trying to do that shit.
But I'm telling you, tell me who I said it to then.
Ladies,
You haven't
Tell me who I said it to, Hayley. I went off you months ago because you're just a clout, but like, all you care about is fame, bruv. You've been using John
All the
George.
drama.
You've been using John George for months and begging it and sitting there dribbling over him, literally dribbling over him. I've got no respect for you as a woman whatsoever. You got no reason to be on this case again. You was on here begging it with them both the other day, which I've put up on my page, and now you want to do the case. Make that make sense, love.
Someone got caught out
Make that
trying to
make
say
sense.
about County Lines, and now bitches crying.
Well, Hayley, did you not say you weren't going to talk about
I've
it?
said it to him. We have a mutual friend. Ayub knows everything I got to say, yeah? I used to live on the ends around many people that you don't know nothing about. You love talk about people's lives. You love talk about criminals and this, that, and the other, but you don't know shit.
I'm a criminal.
You don't know shit.
Yeah,
I've spoken to Ayub about
You're a
what I
snake.
know, yeah?
You're a rat.
Don't
You're
worry
ratting
about
out your
me.
friends.
Don't
You're
worry
trying to
about
rat
me.
him out.
Everyone
You're
knows
trying to
what
rat
I
him out.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
So this live didn't end very well, but I noticed something that Ayub said. He says that he isn't telling anyone any information, so he is keeping everything to himself. This makes Ayub look like he knows a lot more of the story, but he is never going to say anything. The problem is, every time they do a live, something new comes from it. Ayub might not know that he's slipping up, but from the last couple of lives, we have found out that there was a fight and a stolen watch, and now we find out that Jay's friend said to Ayub that he got Jay killed. So we are finding new information out. I have seen all of the comments, and I know most of you don't like Haley that much, but she is still trying to find justice at the moment. I'm not saying she's the most reliable person, but she is trying to help find justice for Jay. But what I will say is that this Charlotte person needs to stop talking, because all she does is give me a headache with her loud mouth. I know it might sound a bit harsh, but there is no need to start screaming over TikTok Live because it doesn't get you anywhere. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we will update you as we find out more.